Hi.
Okay, that's stupid. That's funny. That's stupid. That's funny. That's stupid. I, Leo. Hi.
Hi.
Look, 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 look. I know you have a book to read. I know you're probably gonna. I'll leave you in a second. Oh,
Hmm?
Leo's telling me about a crazy conversation he had with Betty, apparently.
Oh,
Unimportant.
man.
She has to be here.
I'm sorry, Blue.
I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. I mean, I can think.
You have to try to talk to him, I guess. Actually, you gotta talk to Leah now.
I know. He just said the same thing. He said, I got to talk to Voitsu. Whatever.
Oh my
Whatever.
god, okay.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Sometimes I feel like you spend more time with Leo than I do.
No.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's so fine. It's so fine. Nothing's fine. Actually, nothing's fine. But it's okay. It's gonna be fine.
You can
I don't want to
really
do anything ever.
figure out figure out what's up with Cogmented. I feel
I
like
know what's up. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Doesn't mean much. What did you say?
Sometimes I feel like there's sort of insecure people on this team.
That's just the server.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
is
that's true.
that is the server.
True.
Unfortunately, that is the server.
Okay. I said I would play Stay Princess in like an hour and a bit. So I gotta talk with Leo and then. Okay.
Oh, I can't join you. I can't join you because I have a writing date with my friend. Dang it! I love Sleeping Princess. I love Sleeping Princess. Oh, we have so much fun.
I don't think I'm gonna play all of it today. So
Yeah, no, there's
that would be
you
sad.
can't. You physically can't play all of it today because there's like so much to do. But like I think okay.
No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers.
No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers, but it's so fun. It's so fun. I love the writing in that game so much. I love it a normal amount, actually. Have so much fun. I love that game. Yeah. I'm excited that you're playing Slay the Princess, but then I'm like upset. Upset at Cogmented. And okay, I need you to okay. Do you know about my evil plans to ban Aricot Candy off the server?
Yes, I heard about this. Yes, you told me about
Yeah,
this.
yeah. I'm evil. Whatever. Read my poem. Do you have 7 inventory slots?
No.
Slots. Fuck.
Wait, fine.
Okay.
Now I have 7.
Okay. Here. The.
Mm-hmm.
The.
Oh, okay. That's
Eh.
You're such a poet.
Thank you.
Blew my poet.
Do you think that's gonna convince her?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know about Ari.
She's angrier than anybody. I mean, people know she's angry.
You need to finish your
So
room
he
at
has to
some
give.
point. Do you think you should have materials for it? Don't drown yourself. Oh. Oh, holy shit. That's awesome.
It's not done. It's not done. But I will do it.
It's very cool though. I didn't know about this. Okay.
Nope. Fine. Nobody knows about this. I mean, actually, people know about this. I just don't remember who knows about this anymore. Anyways, yeah. Go
Okay.
hang out with my wife or whatever.
Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with the wife. Bye bye. Hey,
bro.
hey, Leo 9.
Hey, handsome.
Hey, beautiful.
Well, interesting conversation with Betty.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so yesterday I pushed Betty off a roof. Not sure if you're aware of that, or
Hmm?
just forgot. Um, yeah, so I pushed Betty off a roof. And then I
Wow.
guess Betty thought that meant something.
Which roof
Even
and what?
of the restaurant. Remember the
Oh,
restaurant when we were trying to figure out where the hole came from? Well, Betty
okay.
was there. And then Betty got nervous because everyone rolled up. But it's like, well, everyone first wanted to see the hole. Blue is also texting me.
I know, I just
So,
talked to Blue.
oh, awesome. You're recording, and I was like, oh, dang, are they talking? Because both of you and Nara were recording, so I
Now
thought you
it's
guys were
us
talking
always
together.
recording now, I think.
Uh, oh, that's interesting. Anyways, so what was I gonna say? Yeah. So, um, yeah, talk to Betty, but I'm gonna be swinging by the roof portal because I need to get stone for today.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to talk about this while I'm flying over there. But I could, I don't know, chat my shit. We talked yesterday. There's nothing much happened. In between now and yesterday, I think. I mean, I did talk to Styx.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, were you there when I revealed the secret of Styx's new skin?
No.
Yeah, apparently the skin previously was like kind of a meat suit, and this is just
Oh.
Styx. This is
Okay.
the real Styx under it.
But it's
So that
it's
was
it's
the.
it's also Esther now, right?
I thought it was Styx until the end of season.
I think it's Sticks in Esther in general now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on.
That was like
Um,
doing Italian Winter my interpretation.
okay. I didn't even tell Ark. Oh wait, I remember now. um, I'm still working my way over to the sword of pain and fury. Okay, where is this? Oh my god, I don't know where another roof portal is.
I'm at Hunger Games Island, by the way. I'm just gonna stand around here. Wait, what did Betty talk about? You said it was something like was interesting.
Yeah, it was okay, so Betty won like I pushed Betty off the roof the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of Pathogen showed up.
Mm.
So then it was um Betty was worried that Pathogen was uh like it was a setup, like I was actually trying to kill Betty.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like that'd be so fucking stupid. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm being mean, but it's like I went to the wrong side of the portal. Maybe I'm because I ended up at Eternal Winter, not your base. Maybe I'm being mean, but like if I wanted to kill Betty, I could have done it like a more efficient way. Like actually potting and sword and stuff like that. I was just pushing Betty off the roof for fun and joy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess Betty didn't take it that way, so then Betty talked to me and was like, do you think I'm weak? And I was like, well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, okay, when Betty was talking to me, I assumed we were still talking about the conversation Hawk was there for, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I definitely thought Betty was weak at that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I was like, well, yeah. I said,
Hmm. What's
Betty
up?
just sent me the most. Okay, I did get a little mad at Leo for honestly because it kept trying to blame you like what happened. Like Mari showed me the book. So like Mari showed me the books. Mari didn't show me the books to be honest. But Mari didn't show me the books. But Mari made it pretty clear that like Mari was clear, and I believe Mari if Mari says, "Don't give me fucking gear sets," yes
Mhm.
sir, yes sir. I'm not giving you fucking gear sets. Like, are you what? Like, anyways, so Betty was talking to me, right? And then it was like perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity to like. Where is? Do you know the sword? Like, where the shulker of stone is? Like
Oh,
the storage room.
no idea.
Okay, I'm just gonna fly into the guts and hope I see it. No, this place is evil. Um, I'm being dramatic. I'm not gonna die. Um, yeah. So Betty was like, yeah. Betty was being dramatic. Being like, well, you think I told. Okay. So in the context in my mind, we're still talking about weeks ago when Cog was like, I don't like you, you're weak, and I got into Betty, and I was like, it was kind of just like, you know how Predators hunt packs and you attack the weakest member.
Mm-hmm.
That was like that's what was happening in my mind. So that's what I told Betty. I was like, okay, well you were the weakest gazelle. Like I don't know, like, um, yeah. I'm just gonna wait around on top of the sword, see if I can spot Arc. Yeah. So that's what I thought we were talking about. And the Betty was like, well, I'm not weak, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, strange reaction to that conversation because you were very much low at that point. Um, but then I realized we talked about Nara a bit, and I was like, I was just getting information because I want to know what Nara said to Betty. And I don't want to talk to Nara because, like, honestly, I don't care what Nara has to say. I already, like, what Mari told me is, like, good enough.
Mm-hmm.
If I could be so frank and evil. Yeah, so it's like, Mari, I don't, what has Mari told you? Because I don't want to, if Mari hasn't told you something, I don't want to leak Mari's feelings. You know, Mari's trust is important to me.
Um, pretty much,
Mm.
like we talked about it multiple times about now not like
Mm.
about it feeling like Nara is only interested in me, like Nara
Mhm.
is not really listening to whatever he says,
Mhm. Yeah,
etc.
yeah, yeah. That's what Mari said to me, and it's like, so Betty was getting on me and being like, well, Nara was like, I need open and clear communication. It was like, okay, well, so I feel like when you tell someone you don't want them to do something 3 different times, and they do it 3 different times, then guess what? When you do it 3 different times, that person's gonna get mad. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like everything else, everything else. Oh, hey, Archaeopteryx. Um, I'm going to Hunger Games Island now because I think that's where Ark is bringing the things. Where is my Hunger Games Island? Okay. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh wait, Ark is gonna be there.
Mercury
Hold on.
Avoid.
Hi. Archaeopteryx. Hi. Hey.
Hi.
Thank you so much for your services. Yay! Yes! Oh my god, there's so much.
It's
I'm
not
so
our
hyped.
it's not our fault.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
It's a random collection.
It's okay. It's like I'll organize it right now. Thank you. Like anything helps.
Stone.
Just like, thank you.
Okay, have fun.
Thank was I saying? Yeah. Like, when you tell someone 3 different times, and Mari didn't read the books to me. I actually genuinely don't know what Mari said. But, like, in how Mari described it to me, it was like, I can only tell Nara in so many words that, like, this is what I want. Don't do this thing. If you treat me like this, I'm gonna respond like this. Like, it just, it made sense to me, and I wasn't even there, you know? Like, and you know what? Like, you know, everyone's biased in their own ways, but even if I had Mari read the books, I can kind of, I think I have a feeling I can glean, like, what is going on in them, right? So it's like, I don't know, you know? Like, there's only so much one person can do when someone else is being obtuse, you know? So that was my thoughts and feelings on that, and Betty didn't like that, because, and that's, Betty accidentally sent me a message relating to this in chat. Like, I got mad at Leo because Leo said he saw the books. I was lying. That was a fucking bluff. Like, I lied. My bad. Like, yeah. Okay. It looks like this is Deep Slate.
I put the rest of the stone blocks and the side granite diorite here as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, to me, it was kind of like, well, it doesn't matter what you're going to say about Nara because, like, I already made up my mind. And then, then it was basically like, I don't get why you're friends with them. And it's like, whoa, okay. I'm friends with them because I hang out with them and I like them? Like, it seems simple to me. And then it's like, well, you're going to get hurt because Cog was also friends with, Sin. And it's like, okay, who give a fuck? If Cog hurts me, alright. Like, I came into this, like, I think I've made it very clear. I think Cogmented is capable of violence. Like, am I not clear? Like, that any one of you is capable of violence? Like, I'm always like, please don't kill me. No. Like, come on. Like, am I not a little scared? Like, I think I display a healthy amount of fear, but Betty isn't around to see that healthy amount of fear. So it's like, I can't blame Betty for not knowing that, and I can't admit that I'm still kind of scared of you guys, because, like, then Betty's gonna be like, I guess correctly. And it's like, but no, and then Betty was like, oh, but you're mischaracterizing me, and then Betty kept mischaracterizing you guys, and it's like, okay, well, if you have a problem with mischaracterization, then I'm not sure this is the right route. You could just admit you don't know them, and I know you guys better because I hang out with you guys. Like, that could be an option, but no, it was not. Just double down. Common tactic on the server. And then, yeah, it was just basically like, and then, so Betty was like trying to appeal to like my moral judgment, like, but you guys are so kind, like, why do you want this? Like, why do you want this alliance? And it's like, well, they're powerful, they work with us, we hang out with them, we're chill. So it's like, it's not difficult to me to understand why this happened. Like, is it difficult for you? Like, and I said that in so many words, and then Betty tried to appeal to like, but you guys are so kind, and it's like, hold on, I have made it very clear I have a penchant for cruelty. Like, trying to appeal to like some kindness you think I display, because I am nice, but I am still cruel.
Yeah, the difference
at
between nice
times.
and kind, no?
Yeah. I am pretty cruel at points. And it's like Eternal Winter. I was like, I hope you guys all die. Like, like, you know, like, it's my general hatred, like my general like cruelty is, you guys are not safe from it. Like, the thing is, I don't act on it. I say I hope you guys all die. And then it's like, do I do anything to make sure you guys all die? No. And I don't want to. Like, I'm good, you know? Like, I'm good. I don't want that smoke.
What's the furnaces for?
I'm smelting clay because I am low on pots. Things of that nature.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna bring this with me because I want to update. I felt like our little beach setup is kind of #ugly, and I want to update it. So we're smelting clay over there. I've decided. As far as the stone, I think we're good. I have dirt at my base, but I don't feel like going grab that right now. I'm taking the empty shulkers with me. Thank you, Archaeopteryx. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the beach area. Yeah, so basically, like I was saying, it was just like, I don't know. It was like you're getting upset at being mischaracterized, and then you mischaracterize pathogen because you don't know them. It's like, okay, well, I at least, when I say something, I'm at least working on some baseline information, you know? Like, some baseline knowledge. When I was talking to Betty that day, I knew Betty had been betrayed by a teammate and still stuck around. I knew Betty was, like, hanging around with some, like, not so capable players. And yeah, so that's why I was like, yeah. Oh, but another thing, we were talked about like weakness and stuff, and it's like, you think I'm weak, I'm not weak. But then it turns like it was like I was talking to Betty, and I was like, okay, well, what are you gonna do against pathogens since they bother you so damn bad? And the answer was, I can't do anything against pathogen. They react so disproportionately, and it's like, okay, well, you know the risk and you know the reward, and you still won't do it? That's a little weak to me, you know? Like, even I'm doing something, and I'm allies with them. Well, yeah, the murals in its own way. Oh, you weren't there for that. You're gonna stay up later. Ruin your sleep schedule again.
I really can't right now. Especially not when my exams start.
Yeah.
I only know about the AOE mural.
Oh yeah. So basically, yesterday to Cog, I explained the artistic intent. Okay, it was like I have to be morally opposed to big ass walls that artificially create boundaries that don't really mean anything. That restrict the ecosystems and that restrict the flow of movement of people. I have to be morally against that. It doesn't take a genius to figure out why. However, this is Minecraft. And I appreciate the time and effort that's going into the walls. I appreciate the math that's gone into it, and math in its own way is art. And I appreciate Meep enough to not disregard that math as art, even if I think the wall design is pretty lackluster. So I was like, okay, an artistic attack deserves an artistic response, and that's the murals. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, yeah, I was muted. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
Betty trying to set traps and killing people is
Is it difficult to understand? Maybe. I fear that it's pretty straightforward, though.
Maybe I just don't get it because.
And it's just kind of that thing where it's like, what are you gonna do about it? We're asking you, what are you gonna do about it? Your response is, I don't like it. Then you do nothing about it? And that's why I think Betty is still a little weak. It's like, even I'm concerned about it. Is it destructive? Is it dangerous? Is it going to be unappreciated by people outside the dynamic? All those questions remain unanswered. But it's like, I don't know. It's like I kind of find it hard to care. Oh, but I was told something interesting. Apparently, someone on Pantheon, a pathogen, was talking to Betty about resistance and who Betty can turn to, and my name was brought up. And it was like, okay, that was a setup. That was a setup. If you didn't... And I think that's why Betty hadn't told me until now, because Betty recognized, oh, that's a setup, you know? Yeah.
I don't know.
But
it's like Is for all being morally opposed, I feel like, your opposition is also not like really an opposition, is it?
No, I just want to make Ark feel bad for a little.
I don't think that it's gonna work, but
Yeah, it won't. But it's like, I don't know. It's like you want something, you want a response. Here it is. Here's my response. It's me. It's just my personal feelings. Like, it's nothing I'm gonna break up alliances for. I'm not torn up about it. It's just like, you want something? Here it is, bro. I don't know. Happy birthday. Like, yeah. Just another day in Leonine Town. But even then, it's like, you think that's not gonna work? It's like, it's fine. It's for me to feel better. It's for me, you know? It's for my artistic satisfaction. It's for my artistic endeavors. Like, beyond that, I think the murals are cool. I want to continue them, you know? And it's like, I don't know. When will people learn that it's okay to do things for yourself? I'm doing things for me. All the time, constantly. Over and over and over. Not really much more to it, you know?
Flowers.
Ah, now it rains. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm hard to understand. I don't know. And I see where Betty struggles, though, because Betty is friends with Nara, and they talk, and, like, what do they talk about? And it's like, what do I talk about with, like, pathogen? Like, it's all, like, we're all talking to each other, and we only have the information we tell each other, you know? And part of the game is deducing what you have with what other people told you and putting it all together, you know? But, I don't have it in my heart to particularly care what Nara has to say anymore. So that's just, I'm like over it, you know?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Maybe I'll care more next time, but like, I don't care now, you know? And it's just kind of like, but I did have a question to you about Nara, if you want to answer.
What do you say?
What did Nara do to piss you off so bad? Because it was like a little excessive. You know, it was a little much.
It's complicated.
But yeah. Was it multiple things or like
it was multiple things, yeah.
Was it how Nara treated Mari? Did that play into it?
That was part of it.
Yeah. I figured so much. As much, you know? And it's just it's just how the pussy crumbles, man. I don't know.
I don't think that's how it goes.
How it goes in my mind. Yeah. Frustrating, vexing, annoying. Nara. I don't know. It's like I told you. It's like, well, I know when Mari told me, I'm not interested in hearing what Nara has to say. I don't think if Nara wants to defend himself to me, I don't know why he would want to do that. I don't particularly think he's interested in that. I do think while we have fun, I'm secondary to whatever else Nara's got going on, and that's fine. I consider Nara secondary to what I got going on with the rest of you guys, like, so. And it's like, you know, we don't all have to be best friends forever. I know I'm the friendship guy, but it's fine. Like, we're good. Yeah. that was just my main question for you. What was up with all that?
Yeah.
And now I know a little more. I'm good with what I got, you know?
Mm-hmm. By the way, you can also answer or not about these questions.
Mhm.
Like, is the rest of your team on the same level about like what Pantheon is doing?
You know, I'd really have to ask. I don't think Meep and Vio particularly care. The only person I'm worried about is Jay.
Okay.
And we talked about Jay yesterday, where it's like,
I never
I need to make sure.
I never see people out of your team except you.
Well, yeah. The Vio had that mega project this whole time, apparently.
Yeah, I guess
And
so.
Vio actually has a good sleep schedule, so I don't even see Vio. uh, yeah. As far as Meep has some. Meep moves in silence, but I think you guys think we care more than we do. And like we care about you guys, or at least I care about you guys. But what you guys are up to is kind of just like secondary to just hanging out and talking shit and stuff. So it's like,
Okay.
yeah, it's like we care. But at the end of the day, like if we were truly bothered by Pantheon and Legion's evil plans, we would have never allied with you guys. Come on, like let's be real.
That's right.
Like even when we allied, you guys were antagonistic on the server, or at least when we. Sorry, let me clarify. Uh, when Legion and Atwala allied, you guys were antagonistic on the server. It's just you were antagonistic towards Pantheon. And I told Betty this too, but it's like we all, because Betty didn't understand how the friendship started, and it's like, well, we hang out. If you talk to people, you get like, it's not really hard to see how this ended up if you consider the driving force of friendship is talking to people. Like,
That's
yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's how friendships work.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, if you didn't clue into that before, then well, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. It's both serious because I want to get my plan done. I think it'd be a cool way to end this off. But it's also not serious in the sense where if Hunger Games Island is taking too long, if I feel like I'm on a time crunch, if everything else gets in the way, like I've said before multiple times, this is secondary to my builds. My builds come first. Hunger Games Island and my base comes first. If things are getting in the way of that, like then tough shit. Guess I end it. You know, like guess I don't go through with it, right? And Mari told me yesterday, like my evil plan has always been to end the server. I want to end the server, but I don't have a plan. Thank you. I don't have a plan. I'm just helping other people with their plans. And I was like, cool. Well, I certainly got a plan, you know, like. And it's like, what I'm gonna do is different, though, because it's like, okay, well, I have this plan. How far am I gonna take it? Like, where am I gonna go with this? What is the consequences of my actions? Because I am worried about people hunting me down, you know? Yeah, and I can't rely on you guys for help always because, you guys will be busy with your own stuff by then. So it's like, well, I get my money up by like getting better at getting away, and like I gotta depend on myself, you know? Like I appreciate you guys' protection. I really, really do. It's really, really sweet of you. But it's like, you know, at some point you gotta get your own money up.
Get your money
and I think
up.
that's always yeah, that was always part of my problem with Betty. Betty didn't get her money up, and that was an issue. Yeah. And then I ended the conversation with Betty saying, I wrote on my signs over there, I hope you drown, and I hope it hurts.
Yeah.
But that was like a general statement to the server, so yeah. I don't know. I don't know what got like I think I knew. Because I told Betty, I was like, I have you're appealing to kindness when I've shown I can be cruel, and you don't see my cruelty towards pathogen, because sometimes I do make comments like that. I hope guys all die. Like, I hope you all have to kill each other, stuff like that. But it's like so mild, you know, in my mind. Like, Leonide's talking shit again. Like, it's not that serious. um, so it's like, I don't know. Like, you try to come to me because you think I'm niceys. You're wrong. You're very wrong. And it's like, awesome, artistic. I don't think it will shelter us from the rain, but oh, orange leaf, orange leaf, orange leaf, orange leaf.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cute.
yeah. So, because honestly, marigold leaves are kind of ugly. They're like pointy and spiky. So I was like, oh, this would be cute to change it, anyways. I just wanted to change it like a little after Game 69, so people won't catch on if they look at my skin. Instead, they'll be like, when did this happen? So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else you want to hear about Betty. It's just like, interesting conversation. I did learn more about, I think I learned more about Finn and Cog than anything. I think that was the most important thing I learned during that conversation.
That they were friends or what?
That they were friends. But then I remember, didn't Sin approach Pathogen for protection at some point? Or was it Sunset? No, Legion for protection. I don't know. Or I was talking to Mari about this. Mari would know. Mari would know more than me. Oh, it was Nara. Never mind. Anyways, I think people just keep barking up the wrong trees, you know? Like, the only tree you got in this world is your own tree. Boy, think about that. Should I build something else? I feel like I need to build more. This is cutesy though. Look at this. New and improved.
You should do something with this.
Should I build a strip club?
A whole strip club? I don't know.
Might as well.
Isn't there like a strip club at spawn? Or like almost a strip club at spawn?
Can there not be multiple strip clubs in this beautiful, beautiful world?
I was also gonna build a strip club, but then I was like, I guess I have more important things to do anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could do something with this. It's like, it's so simple, it's like, what do you add onto it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really placed well either, you know?
Yeah. Maybe I'll move it?
You could remove one layer of sand to move it down, at least.
I'm building the suburbs still. Maybe I put a stripper pole in a basement, and then that could be like a homage to this.
Maybe.
Yeah. I do have to, I'm gonna mark out the big ass holes that we need to cover. But I also wanted to check on this. I did get nervous because MV4 did find this cave. Oh, another thing, I did talk to Six yesterday. You know, I told you I'd go to Animal Crossing to figure out what was up with the skin. And I talked to Sticks, and I was like, okay. And Sticks was pretty peeved about the basement. But it was explained by Mari, or maybe you. Someone explained it to me that you got like Sticks didn't even know about the basement yet. And
I don't think not many people knew about it. It was a basement I mainly built with Nara. It was not visible. It was exploded from anywhere except if you went down a ladder, and it's fixed already. So
yeah, when I talked to Sticks, it was more like he said he would never do it. He said he does stuff here because he knows this will never get trapped. Like, this place will never get trapped, and then he does this. And I was like, one, in my head, I don't want to piss off Sticks, for obvious reasons. I feel like a pissed off Sticks would be bad for both of us. But it was like, in my head, I was thinking, well, yeah, sure, but it wasn't a trap. It's already fixed. It's kind of that thing where it's like a difference in playstyles, where it's like, you know, it's it's so mild. Like, to me, it's so mild. Because, like, I feel like the major destruction was the killing of the dogs.
Hmm.
But you know my feelings about that. So, um,
Sticks could have also, then given an indication of, can you please not do this here? He was on the house as I came over.
oh, really?
Yes.
Oh. And he didn't tell you, like, fuck off?
No.
Okay, this is a little more on sticks than I realized. No indication of.
Not really, like, from my memory and my, like, feeling.
Oh my god. Sticks. I'm shaking sticks. Sticks. Because I made it sound like Sticks wasn't there. Sticks didn't know. Like, wasn't witness to it. Maybe I
No,
was looking
Sticks was
into it
very much
wrong.
there.
Why not just tell you to fuck off?
I don't know.
Like, would you have listened? Maybe that's what Sticks was worried about. You wouldn't have listened.
Probably, like, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't care if you listen to Sticks or not. I just need you to keep in mind, Sticks knows a secret.
What?
And I will get great emotional satisfaction if the secret was kept until the end of season.
Oh my god, okay.
Because I want to mess with Sari.
Oh, with Sari, okay.
Oh my god, the secret wedding. Yeah.
Oh.
Sticks was there for that.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I want to mess with Sari. That's my goal, you know. We're gonna have to do a lot of terraforming at 2 p.m. No. Honestly, by the time my friend logs on, I don't think I'm gonna be done.
Oh man. Is your terraform goal just too close to holds, or?
To make the island smoother, too. So the first goal is to like plug the caves and stuff. But my secondary goal is to like make the island smooth. So like when you're fighting, you have like good terrain to fight on.
There's also a bunch of, like, a lot of caves, so you know that you'll be busy. You'll be busy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I wanted him because we talked about it, right? We already planned. He has a calendar. I know he has a fucking calendar for his family. And then he was like, "It's my sister's birthday weekend. She wants to go out." Like, damn it! No, what happened? Did you not check the family calendar? Yeah. 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 It was so funny what were Sticks like talk to Sticks at Animal Crossing. Shoot, he kept being like, "Your husband," and I was like, "Oh, you're mad. You're mad." Not even by first name. Damn, that's cold.
Kinda also. Oh my god. I'm your husband. Oh.
You are. You've been so for like a couple of weeks.
No way.
I'm glad I married you. I think it's fun. And funny when end of season happens. Yeah. Yeah. I do have to talk to Blue though. Because Blue kept playing the jealous lover and then goes off and marries Jess in secret. What happened?
I mean,
So
sometimes you gotta look.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to poke fun at them for it, Because, like, I don't know. Just think. Because I found out Blue and Just for Friends, like, the day before, too. So it's like, whoa. Like, what? Well, not the day before. Like, no, I think the day before, yeah. I didn't even know they knew, like, talked. But it makes sense. You know, time zones. Just lighting up. Anything you're working on today?
Well, I still have my project, but I have like half an hour, so.
Oh, yeah, so
Mm.
gaming with friends and fun and joy.
Gaming in the VC.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that time to plan out like a build.
Mm-hmm.
Just hang out in VC and build. Cause like so much to build. Save me. Save me. No, I have to save myself this time. Yeah. But I'm excited. I'm excited to like have actual change. Like the lighting was big change, but like I feel like this will be huge for like Hunger Games Island stock to be completed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do think we're gonna have to light up a secondary island for fun times with friends because unfortunately, I once builds go up, it's kind of like, well, we kind of need to make sure nothing gets griefed, you know.
I
So
mean, could still
there
use
is an
the.
island across the way, the jungle one that I can I can work on if I have time today.
I mean, you still have the old Hunger Games Island.
That's true. It's just if people are like gonna be actively doing 3v3s, it's kind of like way too small, you know.
I mean, the Jungle Island is like as big.
Oh, is it? Hold on, let me check my map. Oh, you're right. Okay.
I guess you could do the Sherry
Oh.
Island above, but like cut it off.
No, that's too big. That is too big.
Yeah, I guess. I guess you're right.
Yeah, I think you could bring up a good point. We can light up old Hunger Games Island. Hmm. Finding caves. Finding caves. Why is there a horse in the forest?
Why not?
Oh, another thing I want to ask you before
Mm-hmm.
where is Chips Eclipse old base? The one you killed Blue in, or the one you killed Chips in?
Why are you asking?
Because I know the Elysium base is under there, and I want to see it.
I don't know.
I don't feel like lying to you.
I don't know. I don't know. Wait. You say that that what is below it?
Elysium's new base. Newest base.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag new. Hashtag for reals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do you know it's below it?
Well, because Cogmenta told me, and I do believe Cogmenta, despite what Betty thinks that's a bad idea. Don't rat me out. No.
I gotta keep Cogman on his toes. He needs to stop like just talking about things. He leaks way too much. He's the leaker. He is. He is. He is. You can't deny
Be nice to
it. You can't
him.
deny
Okay,
it.
I was base hunting yesterday, and he was helping me find bases.
Okay.
If the context makes you feel better.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it secret. I still have to torment someone with it.
Okay, fine. But if you destroy it, because I found Elysium's other base, the one with the wardens in it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They blew it up.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly just bothered me that I haven't found it yet, because there is another portal in that base, right? Like how?
The warden base, you mean? Yeah.
No.
The other one?
The Chipsico space. Yeah, there's another portal in there.
Is there?
There was at one point.
Really?
Yes, bro. Maybe it's not there anymore. Maybe they came to their good senses, but there was another portal there.
I haven't seen a Nepal in there. Did you like see it on a stream or something? Or
Yes, it was shown to us because Chips had already moved, I think. So Chips was like, I don't care if you guys see this.
oh, okay. I don't know.
And then went through another portal and it was like just a big ass cave.
Huh.
Big ass caves. There's so many. I think I wanted to add chorus fruit to the kit, but I genuinely think that's not possible with how many caves there are. So yeah. Man, writing me out to Cogmented. Well, I did say I'm gonna ask Void where it is.
Cogmented, I love giving information. No, you gotta work for it. You gotta work for it.
Damn. Fine, whatever. Yeah. I am working to find bases though. Thought I found one yesterday. Had Arc check it. 0 dice. Great. Love that. Yeah. I'm slowly
Ark is
chewing.
on the pet name grind.
I know.
Got jealous. Got jealous.
Got jealous? Was that my fault? I think that's my fault.
I don't know. I feel like it's like we keep greeting each other like that, and now Ark is doing it.
Mm-hmm. I have a pen name for Mari, but if I say it in public, it's all over for me. Mm-hmm.
We should still. I need to get Pathogen to like plan the fucking maid cafe thing. I want an opening. I want it. I need it.
Yeah. Yeah, don't let him slip. You gotta be on it. Hiring with mud was a bad idea. I'm out of mud. I think I got every cave. Never mind. Yep.
Hi.
Hi. What? Cog is messaging me.
What's he saying?
How did they find out I told you about the face? Am I miscommunicating? Am I the fumbler? I might have said I'm gonna be tactful about it. I lied about that part though. So I told him he's like confused. You're evicting him? Be nice.
I didn't say anything about evicting him. Yet. Should I?
No! What is this? Should we bring him in here?
You think it would be funny?
Yeah, I think it'd be funny. Alright. I don't think he's joining. Grr. Damn, how will we torment him now?
Hey guys.
Hey! What about I'm going to ask Void?
Okay.
Did you not understand?
No, okay, okay. First of all, the information, not really that like big of a deal. Second of all, I thought, okay, here's how I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be like a more subtle thing where you're like, hey, where's Chips' old base? I just want to see that shit. Whatever. Like, okay, that's like a normal thing to ask. I didn't know you were gonna say, yo, Cogmented told me about this hit new base underneath Chips' base.
Well, it went like this. Leo was like, hey, by the way, where's Chip's old base? And I was like, well, why do you want to know? And Leo was like, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know that there's the new base is below it, so I want to see it. I was like, huh, that's weird. How do you know it? Well, Cockbender told me.
Well, you just... okay. Why would you say I told you?
I don't know. I just didn't feel like lying today. I
Well,
lied to Betty earlier today, and I just didn't feel like lying again.
I feel like this could have been a lot more subtle. Like there's a
you're
good
right.
setup, a good setup for it to be like. You didn't really have to say, "Yo, Cogmented told me everything. Cogmented gave me your social security number, your mother's maiden name, the name of your first pet, and other such things." So. and then I whisper you. Do you know I told you I'm getting evicted? I whispered this to you, and somehow in this lovely little group chat, I get a message: "Evicting Cogmented?" question mark. So-
Okay, well, I was talking to Void, and I was like, "You're gonna evict him," because I felt that was unnecessary. But if you get evicted, I guess you can finally get into our base. Fine,
What?
you can crash on the couch.
I want to see the
Oh, yay.
base.
You can't see the base. Someone has to. It has to be a secret for someone, and we're running a secret keep. If you go evict the Cogmented, then it's not a secret just for you anymore. Like,
You would tell
it's not
other
just a
people,
secret
but
just for
not
you.
me. But not me.
Well,
hate
Marion
me,
has
you
already
hate
been
me,
there,
you
so
hate
Marion
me.
gets to see it.
What the fuck?
Ark has already seen it because Marion had screenshots. I think I don't know.
Fuck. It's so
Mari saw it
cute.
yesterday because girl talk is like sacred. Um, and then I don't know what else happened. Okay, yeah, Mari's seen it because girl talk is sacred. I don't know if Ark's seen it. I think Ark is also. I'm not sure. Ark says he hasn't been in there, but then I don't remember if he has. Like I
He
don't know.
definitely has, I think.
Yeah. So
And
Ark's seen it
Mare
just
also
because
sent.
he found the base. Ark was the one who found the base, so Ark has definitely seen it. Like,
Did he
Blue hasn't
tell you
seen it,
he
though.
did it?
Huh?
Did he tell you he didn't?
No, we knew Ark found the base because we
Oh,
were
okay.
Chunguses. We were talking above the base, and then Ark was like, "What are you guys doing here?" And I was like, "Oh,
A suspicious location.
Yeah. And then Ark sent the course to Marion, and Marion got broken.
So, how's your date night going?
Well, I mostly just talked shit about Betty. So,
Oh.
yeah. Okay. All right. Betty, we talked about many things. Betty thought I had like actual beef with her because I pushed her off the roof yesterday. First of all, if I had actual beef, you think I would just push her off the roof? No, I would try to actually kill her. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Have I not proven I can jump people? Like, I think we're past that. Like, I can win in a fight, promise.
I trust you.
Maybe, yeah. And it's like, so I was talking to her, and she was like, "Oh, I wanted to talk to you because I wanted to see if you like actually hate me." And I thought we were talking about the conversation me and you had with her in VC, like when we were really mean to her. All right, we were really mean to her that one day. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I, it was kind of like I described it to Void as like, when you're hunting something like hunting something and you chase the weakest animal down. It was that in my mind.
It might have been for you. For me, it was different.
Yeah, that was what I was doing it for. I know you have your devious little mind that I will never understand. Um, yeah. So Betty was like just making sure that I didn't have actual beef with her, I guess. And I was like, no. If I had actual beef, you would have gotten a lot more hurt. Like I think Betty could have gone away, just because like knocking someone down and then chasing after them is like really bad. Like for a chase, you got to be on flat ground. Um, but it was like that we talked about Nara, like what how Nara feels about the blowing up thing, and apparently Nara still doesn't think Nara did anything wrong. None of my business if Nara thinks that. Well, sucks to be Nara. I don't really care what Nara has to say at this point. Um, like I heard what I heard from Mari, and that's good enough for me. Like
Yeah.
um, especially since we talked about Nara previously together. So it's like if I knew it, how did Nara not know it? Like I don't know. It seemed pretty obvious.
I mean, I could see how it couldn't be obvious, especially in a Nara mind. But
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so too. But it's just kind of like Betty was like mad at me. Oh, and then Betty asked after the conversation sent me a message made for Nara. I did get a little mad at Leo for that, honestly, because it kept trying to blame you, like what happened. Like Mara showed me the books. I was lying about that. I was lying.
awkward.
Um, but I trust what Mari says. Maybe I'm naive. And then that's like how the conversation went. It was like, Betty, like, you're naive for trusting these people. And it's like, okay, should I trust you then? Like, who should I trust then? Go ahead. Let me know. Like, yeah. And then, talked about like kindness and stuff. And Betty was like, I don't get why you're friends with these people. And it's like, well, if you haven't figured it out, you're friends with people you talk to, and I talk to them a lot. So like, yeah. But then it was like, well, you trust them too much because Sin was also friends with Cog. And I was like, okay. Were you?
Barely.
Barely.
No,
See, that's what I
it was like
thought.
it was like a
Mhm.
mostly a joke because we haven't had like many interactions.
Mhm.
But it was like RPF connection. So, but like in server, definitely not. Like not at any point.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I was thinking, because it was like, I don't remember them being friends ever. But also, I don't pay, like, why would I pay attention to Cogmented when I'm not friends with Cogmented yet? So,
Yeah.
so it was like, okay, if Betty's telling me this, and Betty was Sin's teammate, I guess there's got to be some truth to it. But I guess not, I think Betty was just bluffing.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
I can see why Betty would think that because we did have like Cogmentus is my friend, Synoptics is my friend.
oh, yeah.
Um,
Okay.
so that could have just been like,
That.
yeah. I don't expect
Yeah.
Betty to like
No.
lie that much.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
mostly just misunderstandings.
Oh yeah, and then I found out that what Betty was really talking to me about is like the roof thing, and like when I called Betty weak, because in my mind I was calling Betty weak for like the conversation we had previously, because that's the last time notable conversation I had with Betty,
Right.
So it was like we're talking about
I've
this,
already
and
seen
no, it
so
turns out it
many
was
pickup
about the roof.
lines
So I
to
called Betty weak
fish
for
the
nothing,
Ace
but I
of
do think Betty's
Spades. So
gotten
yeah.
her money up because like she's obviously killed people since then.
Yeah.
Like
Sorry, you underscore.
my bad, like
Except she just got
my
to the
fault,
server.
gang. And I told her I was like, you know what, you're right. You got your money up.
I was
You're
like,
making
hi,
moves. I
boy.
appreciate that. And then I told her I was well, I go out of order. I told her many things. This was not all in the same order. I
Right.
jump around a lot. Okay.
It don't
We
matter.
talked a lot. But I said,
No, most
you
of
know,
them are.
I appreciate what you're doing. I think you can. I think you should keep going.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then, but Betty was like, "Well, I don't want to do it because they react so disproportionately. I mean, like, look at Nara." And I'm like, "Okay, so you get mad at calling me weak, and then you be a coward? What's up with that?" I did explain my murals and stuff to like Betty,
Yeah.
so it's like, and Betty like understood where I was coming from with the murals. I told Betty it was like it's gonna be a real shame if the only pushback is like some murals, and even then, like they don't the murals are like more like artistic, and art appreciates art more than being insulted. And it's not like
As
even
with
real a
most
big insult. It's not even like a real huge insult in the first place either. So like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like so it's it's very mild to me, like, and it's very mild to Arc, and it's just I have to do something. This is what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
Um, and I told Betty that it's gonna be a real shame if that's the only pushback. And then Betty was like, "Well, they react so disproportionately. They're always like, we want you to fight back. We want you to fight back. But when we do, it's like out of like control. And it's like, okay, so you're scared, and you wonder why I call you weak. Like it's like, like, oh wait,
Yeah.
fuck, Siri owes me hearts.
What?
Payment plan for Electra. Sorry, I was looking at my heart count and I was like, there's something wrong.
Oh, okay.
What was I saying?
What's Siri need hearts for?
No. I'm Siri is paying me hearts. Oh, Siri's at spawn. Akko Taco.
Oh,
I'll just say I'm far out.
I better not see my bed outside my room when I come in.
Oh, you think that we could just let him in? Fuck it, date night for everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for the 7 minutes, for the 7 minutes, I'm still here.
Oh, hey, what's
Might
up?
as well. Might as well. I could talk my shit about Betty. I'd have to start it from the top, and you know how painful my stories are since I get lost.
No, it's okay. I kind of need things repeated twice to fully understand them anyway, so.
Okay.
Oh my god, hi! Hi!
Hi,
What
date night for
happens?
everyone. Everyone's
What
included in this
Yay!
one.
Yay! Yay! I love you.
Hey, yay!
Hi.
Yeah, we were
Hi.
talking about my conversation with Betty.
I want to hear that. Oh.
Okay, well, I was literally saying I'm gonna take it from the top for you guys.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Story time
Yeah,
twice.
story time, and then I have to repeat it again to Blue. Great.
Same one story.
Yeah. Okay. Betty brings me to spawn. Betty's like, "What's your beef?" And I'm like, I'm thinking we're talking about the voice chat where me and Cog get really mean to Betty. My excuse for that is weakest gazelle in the herd. You know how it goes. Cog has other reasons. Unimportant to me, it was like I'm talking to Betty, it's about me. Me time.
Yeah,
Hashtag
yeah.
me time. So I'm thinking about that. So I tell Betty, like, you were the weakest gazelle in the herd. I don't know what, like, you know, because I have a penchant for cruelty, which will be really funny later on.
Okay.
Yeah, but then find out, no, this is about when I pushed Betty off the roof yesterday, and then all of you showed up, and I
Huh?
explained to, yeah,
Oh, that was, I think we showed up completely coincidentally.
yeah, because you guys, how I explained to Betty was like, I was already talking to them, they were in call, they wanted to see the roof hole. Because they were curious. That's how I explained to Betty. That's how my understanding of the situation. Like, I don't think I'm wrong.
We also need to be
just
at
needed
spawn
somewhere to
anyway.
meet up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
Our
need to meet
bad.
up. Like, it wasn't that serious. I don't know why Betty got scared. Yeah. So Betty was like, "Oh, I thought you were actually serious. Like, this was actually serious." And it's like, well, you thought wrong. Because honestly, if I wanted to jump Betty, wouldn't I have pulled out my sword and like pursued?
Yeah.
I didn't even. I punched Betty off the roof. I didn't even hit Betty with an item. Empty hand punch. I didn't have a kid on me. If Betty turned around and tried to kill me, I was screwed. So
Never let them know your next move. You don't need a kit.
yeah, I don't. I don't. I mean, I do. I should take care of you around Turtle Master. I just, you know, I live life dangerously.
Lighter on combat.
We are not fighting.
I hate you, lighter on combat.
Okay, I'm coming over. I'm potting up. I'm coming back. I forgot that. Where are you? Okay, go on.
Yeah. So, talking to Betty about that, I was like, this is perfect information to cry about Nara because I don't really particularly care what Nara has to say. I want to know what Nara said to other people. Because I made it clear my allegiance is with Nara. Thank you. That's
Wow.
an official statement on the matter.
Oh, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. You fully strength. Okay.
Lighter on combat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Voids
I'm getting
are anger
banned.
curling. It's okay.
Yeah. So we talk about Nara for a bit, and then Betty is like, "Well, Mari didn't communicate clearly," and then I bluff. I say I saw the books. That's a lie.
I mean, I read some of them, so.
Yeah. I bluff. I say I saw the books, and I say it seems pretty fucking clear to me, you know. But how you explained it was clear to me. I didn't see the books, so I don't know how clear the like
I mean, I can
letter
go through my
communication was.
screenshots. I'll give you.
Yeah.
I'll find things.
Yes, but I'm bluffing because I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't.
I mean,
like,
most of like my warnings in like the past few weeks have been through just me talking because I don't write that many books anymore. I said as soon as like college started up, I was gonna stop writing.
Yeah, I get that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so you know, talking to Betty, talking about Nara, and it's just like I bluff, and then after the conversation, Betty is messaging someone else and accidentally messages me. I did get a little mad at Leo for that, honestly, because it tried to blame you for what happened. Like, Mari showed me the books. I am blaming Nara for what happened. Were the books really relevant to that? It sounds like it seems like they
Not
weren't.
like, yeah,
But
not
it's
particularly.
I said it to Void. Like, you tell someone 3 different times, I don't want this from you. Don't do it to me. I'm gonna hurt you. Don't do this. And then they do it, and then they're surprised when they get hurt. Like, it doesn't.
I don't know how much clearer I could have made it.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, that's why I don't care what Nara has to say. Because, like, if Nara says, I need clear communication, hold on.
That was Betty.
Breaking
It's
in,
coming
no.
to kill Leo.
You think the waterways look good?
Yeah,
Okay,
I like them.
I like them.
Yay!
Back.
Welcome back.
Anyways, like I was saying, so it's like, it sounded like you were pretty clear. As you say, you don't know how to explain it any other way. I believe you. I don't care what Nara has to say. I'm more interested about what other Nara's telling other people, just like for like hot goss and stuff.
Yeah.
So my headphones are so tangled. Then we talk about. Then Betty starts trying to be like, "Why are you even aligned with Pathogen?" And it was like, well, they talked to me, and I talked to them, and we're friends and friendship and stuff. Because like gay roleplay is fun and all, but it's like we're friends first. I hope. So it's like, because with me and
Friendship's so beautiful.
yeah, like yeah, it's like, well, we're friends. They talk to them. They talk to me. You guys have made it very clear that you guys are mischaracterized and dehumanized in some cases, and it's like, well, I don't do that, so I guess they like me. Like I don't know. It's not hard. It's
Yeah, I feel like the bar's kind of like low, but like some people just kind of don't hit it still. So
yeah. And then Betty was still like, well, Betty like still didn't get it, and it was like, I don't.
yeah, it's on me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. And
I
then
got
Betty
like
was
the same vibe whenever I talked to Chips at some point too, where it was basically like I should be grateful, but like I'm really not.
grateful for what?
For like I don't know, giving me an armor set, giving me like the sliver of attention, whatever, man.
Grateful for that? Oh, right. Scraps
Yeah.
from the table. Great. Anyways. So yeah. It was like, why are you friends with them? Because I talk to them. Because we hang out. Because we're chill hangs. Like it's I have fun. They have fun. And then it's like, well, what about your teammates? And it's like, well, Cog and Meep were friends before I was even friends with Cog.
Yeah. Harp doesn't log on. Jay has mysterious lore nobody knows about.
Jay is trapped in the tunnels.
Yeah.
I will meet Jay in the tunnels soon, hopefully. I don't know. Yeah, VO is friendly with everyone. So it's like, there you go. There's the hashtag lore. Like,
It's not like any of us particularly armed anyone on your team, so.
yeah. And then, well, then Betty was like, well, Sid and Cog were friends. And it was like, they were? Because I don't remember that, And
Once
Cog
upon a
explained
time.
it. Yeah, Cog explained it. They had that bit going, and it's like, oh, okay, I can see why. Yeah. Anyways, and then it's like we were talking about my murals to you, and like how I have to be opposed to the walls, and like, well, this is what I'm gonna do about it, because like I don't really particularly care about breaking up friendships and breaking up alliances, because like overall I appreciate the walls. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of just that balance. Well, I want to give a response, My murals are that response. And then Betty was like, well, what about Jay? And it's like, well, I want to let Jay know that I want Jay on the team, because like, okay, let's say Jay betrays for like Morning Glories. What the hell is Jay gonna do on Morning Glories? Like, that's not gonna be fun. Oh yeah, the team that never logs on and then moves in secret. Like Van wasn't even at the wedding. Like, you're never gonna do anything with them. Like if Jay betrays, will my feelings be hurt? I don't even know, honestly. Secret of the heart. I don't know. I might not care. I'd be more peeved that if the base is compromised, that the base has been compromised,
Mm-hmm.
Than anything. And it's just kind of that thing where it's like, I think Betty was trying to sow division, but it's like, I talk to you guys every single day. I'm on. And the only times I've talked to Betty has been, it's never organic, Me and Betty are never hanging out, right? So like, why would I trust Betty? Why would I listen to Betty? Yeah. And then it's just we were talking about responses and like what Betty can do. And I apologize for calling Betty the weakest gazelle, now that I knew what the conversation was about. And I was like, I called you that because of this, because of the previous conversation. You got your money up. I'm sorry. I mischaracterized you. Like you're up. Like, Partly for flattery, but then we talked about like opposition, and I'm like, okay, they really want ops. What are you gonna do? You know, like obviously they bother you so damn much. Like, what are you gonna do about it? And then Betty was like, well, they react so disproportionately. And that's when I messaged you. The weakest gazelle is crying to me right now. Because it's like, okay, we had this whole conversation about like, about me and what I'm doing. And I told you, I'm doing something. Like, what are you going to do about it? Do you have any plans? And I guess Betty could be bluffing. And just like playing, like trying to make herself seem weak. So like you guys are caught off guard, but honestly, you guys are already prepared, always prepared. So it's like even then, it doesn't make sense to me because it's like social currency, right? There are situations where lying makes sense and where lying doesn't. And in this situation, for her to get to gain a positive repertoire with me, she has to be honest because I know things she doesn't. Like, and I don't know. I guess it's not good enough. And I even told her, like, you know, when they talk to people, they're trying to get people to do stuff. When I talk to people, I'm trying to get people to like me. Like, this is how the difference in how we play. It has been obvious. If you didn't catch on to it, here's the secret, you know? The secret sauce, even. If you could believe it. Yeah. And then, yeah, it was just basically like, Betty was like downplaying her strengths, like, being like, well, they react so disproportionately, I don't know what to do. And then Betty told me, you know, I was talking to them once, and they said, you should go to Leonine. Like, a list of people you should go to for help. I was named. And I was like, that's a setup. You've been set up, bro. Like...
How long ago in the past was that?
I don't know, dude.
I don't even remember that. Was it a cogmented statement? No clue.
It might have been a cogmented statement.
Might have been a cogmented statement.
Before we were formally allied, maybe. Because, like, I don't know.
That wouldn't have made sense if... You know.
Because I did jump you, Leo. Like, the...
Yes. Oh, we did talk about that. We talked about... I leaked your reason why you jumped me. Because Betty was like... Betty couldn't figure out why I would be friends with Cog after you tried to jump me. And I was like, well, because the burger tier list is, like, funny. And, like, we had already been hanging out before you told me the reason. So by then, I already liked you, right? So it's like, oh, whatever. Beef settled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beef over. Yeah. So it's like, it wasn't that important to me at that point. You know? Because
it was being successful, like, so it's like...
yeah, that too. It's like, well, I didn't die. We are friends. We're, like, besties. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. And I think what Betty learned out of that conversation is that I'm a lot closer to you guys than she previously thought. Because I was very forward with, like, you're telling me these things that do not matter to me. Like, because I know these people, you know? Yeah. Just an overall confusing conversation. Learning the sin thing was helpful, though. I guess. But then it turns out it wasn't even helpful because you guys weren't even really friends. So, yeah. It's like, I don't know, bro. I think Betty wants there to be resistance to you guys. But Betty is like, everyone makes the wrong move. Everyone barks up the wrong tree. Like, come on. You have Elysium right there. What are you not talking to Elysium about this? Like,
I did wonder that.
Formally team with Heavy 4. Formally do it.
Yes. Team with Heavy 4.
Team with Nara and Ace. Oh my god. Whatever.
I was thinking that Betty was talking to... It's like talking to the wrong people, though. Betty was talking to Morning Glories, I think. Or, like, at least Jay. Who is not on Morning... Okay, awkward. But, like... But in, like, the context of Van, I think... I don't know where Jess really plays into that whole thing. I don't think Jess does.
No, Jess likes me, Jess likes Blue, so...
Yeah. So maybe it is trying to get something, but it just doesn't seem to be like the right people to talk to. But
Yeah, and
again,
I-
who would
yeah.
trust Chips?
Yeah. I think
Especially after what Chips has
Mhm.
done, yeah.
I think I could pretty quickly bring Jay into the fold if I like actually had time. I fumbled, all right. I fumbled. I admit it. I fumbled. I didn't give Jay enough attention. Fine, I admit it. But I think I can bring Jay back
I think there's a chance, yeah.
because if I'm honest, if I'm like, hey, like I really
Yeah,
appreciate you
admit your
here.
mistakes.
I didn't pay attention to you like I should have. But when we joined the server, like I really wanted you to get to know other people, but then you immediately asked to join, and I just couldn't say no. Like, so like, you know,
Yeah,
like
honestly,
just trying to
like-
balance. Like, I like you, stick around, and like I get if you leave, just don't ruin everything on your way out. You know, like
Yeah.
trying to balance that.
I think if you just like say that, like
Mm-hmm.
I think you're
Yeah.
gonna be set.
Yeah, and that's the plan. Like, have I ever been known to lie to the people I like?
No.
Like, come on. So I think I'm good. I think I can bring it back.
Yeah, I sent you like some of the stuff
Mhm.
from like the books I wrote, but like I'm gonna be real. A lot of my warnings are in person and out loud,
That's
so
okay.
it's a lot more like other
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I was just bluffing. I was just like,
Yeah,
that was a lie. I didn't read the books. um, but if you like, it's the books don't matter. If you said it out loud, you said it out loud. You know,
yeah.
and your actions showed.
Yeah.
So you
My
meant
whole
it.
thing too is like, I think like books are good for like the right people,
Mhm.
but I don't mean everything I write whenever it comes to like people who
Mhm.
don't really matter to me.
Mhm.
So like, Nara didn't give me a reason to write something truthful.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate situation all around with Betty. I don't know if it's unfortunate. I ended the conversation, like tail end of the conversation. I flattered Betty. I was like, "You're getting your money up. I appreciate that. I think you got it in you." But then I ended it really mean because of my signs over there. I looked at my signs and I was like, I gotta tie this in somehow. So I was like, oh, cruelty. We talked about cruelty. Jay was trying to, not Jay. Betty was trying to appeal to my like a sense of kindness, I guess. I started the conversation by saying, "You're the weakest gazelle in the herd." You think I'm kind? You think I'm nice? Like that's flat. Like okay, you clearly
Well,
got.
Betty
You're right.
thing was cruel.
No, Betty was like, "They're really cruel. I don't know why you're friends with them because you're like the
Oh.
friendship guy." And it's like, well, I've been known to be cruel too. Like, Exhibit A, you know, like, literally cruel in the same conversation to Betty. I don't know what happened there.
Just the bullet points to go into the conversation with.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't read the notes.
People
Yeah.
hear what they want to
Awkward.
hear, like all the
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, so it was like, I don't get why you're teamed with them, and that tied into like, why doesn't your team do something? And it's like, well, they're working on our plans with us. I'm friends with them. I try really hard to maintain these relationships because I like them outside of like being allies. Because even if we weren't allies, we'd still be friends. You know, like, it'd be my and furthermore, my worst fear is being hunted down by Legion. So,
Not even a
Um,
cogmented. You're more afraid of Legion.
okay, a cogmentor will get distracted at some point. There's always another
Well-
wall to build.
Well, yeah, for sure.
A Legion, however, was more of a free agent in my mind.
You guys have
But-
done. Legion has done a little bit more extreme things.
We don't got much else
And-
going
in terms of harming
from
other people.
killing.
Yeah, from,
Alright,
like, a
I'm gonna
harming other
respond to
people
talk
angle.
to Sari, so I'll
Oh,
like
shit.
end the conversation to like, it's like, well, I need the hearts for Sari. Sari owes me hearts. But it was just a confusing conversation for me, and it's like you complain about being mischaracterized, and now you're mischaracterizing my friendships. I don't understand what went wrong. I don't understand what went wrong.
Everyone's always mischaracterizing. Mischaracterization, SMP.
Yeah, and even then, it's like, well, I said that mean thing to Betty just because, like, that was it. Was it cruel? Yes, I admit my fault. But was it wrong from my perspective?
But was
No.
it true?
Yeah, it was true. I tried to be truthful to other people, and I guess people have misconstrued that with being kind. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I even said to Betty, like, when, like, you don't see my relationship, like, even alone, I'm sometimes like, I hope you guys all die. Like, just because, like, I have a
We
cruel,
know.
like, yeah, sometimes I'm cruel like that, like, and it's, I don't get it,
Oh,
Even
you're
in
just
my
a humble
closest friends,
builder.
yeah, even in my closest friendships, I'm still a little cruel. I feel like the only people I'm not like that with is with my teammates. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever say that to, like, any of my teammates. But yeah, it's like, but it's also that kind of thing where it's if my teammates die, I'm down. Like, I'm a little I'm a little like, but yeah. And then we ended our conversation with my signs.
Hi, Sari.
Yeah, my signs being like,
What?
I wrote over there,
Yay!
and I hope you all drown. I hope this hurts. So that's why I told Betty, I hope you drown and I hope it hurts.
No, that's kind. Don't worry. It's
Yeah, I don't
full of
know.
love.
It's just a divorcesteal dialect.
Yeah. The weakest gazelle in the herd was crying to me, and I don't know what to do with it,
Yeah.
And now time to talk to Sari, and then wash
I
my
just
car.
saw Sari.
Where?
At spawn.
Yay! All right, I'm gonna leave group. Bye, guys. Have fun with
Bye.
date night, excluding me. The guy who started it.
So
How's
Okay.
everyone's
There's a
day
total of
going?
8 like ink sacs in the squid farm.
Yes!
Yes.
Working really well.
yeah, I can get resources right now. I'm gonna log off because I want to play Slay the Princess for like an hour. So I'm gonna see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gaming.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about everything. Like the last time any of us died, I feel like not in a planned fight was to Betty and Abby.
That is true.
So it's like
Betty and Evie on like a plane that they had like 20 minutes to do. So it's like
Yeah. They've done a bit more resistance.
And the
than
only
I feel
reason like
people.
Evie died after was because Evie was careless about spawn points, which is like
Yeah.
a very avoidable problem, not a skill issue. But
I guess it's both like, okay, maybe they should be less scared about retribution. They could, if they just put a bit more skill on, and also I feel like they do show resistance. I don't know. Do they not? Am I wrong?
They do a fair amount. And I think they do it, and they've been, I feel like, more successful than most people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's like, actually, what has anyone else done?
That's my point.
I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
even think we've reacted disproportionately to it. I think whatever.
I feel like we're having also
Well, maybe a little.
yeah, but I feel like we'll be a bit disproportionate, especially maybe with recent events. They might get the feeling again, what you might react
Yeah, but Betty
disproportionately.
was saying that after the U kill, and it's like it wasn't that bad.
No, but also the conversation I was having is, yes, Betty and should maybe have more faith and have less feeling like we're gonna like react disproportionately, but also like people keep saying that Betty and etc. don't ever do anything or like are the weakest here, and I feel like is that the truth?
Weak for other reasons, but
Yeah, but like,
not for like action. I've always commented on
mm,
Betty's action.
yeah. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna be NVC in Discord.
Okay.
Bye.
Good luck.